Hello, my friend. I want to make a quick video because my wife just actually helped me to realize something, an epiphany kind of, but more of just a clarification of the thought of worker mentality. Now, reason this came up because we're talking about business and income and paying bills and different things. And it just popped in my brain that she has no clue of how I think about the business. So I had to look at it and go, there's actually two thoughts about a business. So a business can be looked at through two sets of eyes, maybe more than that, but I know for sure those two. The first is the eyes of a worker, which has a consumer mindset. The second is through an entrepreneur or a business mindset, a producer mindset. So let's look at each one of those and kind of talk about that a little bit, because it's really crazy how different people think about a business. So if you start a business and you have both of these personalities in your home, maybe you might have the worker mindset and you're looking at your business completely wrong. Okay? So let's talk about it. So the worker, once again, the consumer mindset. They're not producer. They're only talking about consuming. And another definition I have to put out is income. So income for me, this is a small definition, is the money after you do your expenses or necessary things. So if you had to buy products, had to expand the business, that's an expense. So the money, you can actually make money but reinvest it back into the business. So income is after those things. Okay, so most workers treat a business as a job, just like a job. So they expect to do something, get paid, use that money for bills. So workers' words for businesses, see, these are some of the words: disposable household income, money, bills. Most workers only want to make the income. They just want the money. They just want to pay bills. They're not thinking about anything farther. They treat it just like a job. And if a business is making money, they're wanting, you're not paying no bills. We need to pay this bill. You got to pay this bill. They don't see any long-term investment going back into the business. It's all about right now. That's a worker consumer mentality. Get it and use it. Now, if your business is not producing income, maybe you're reinvesting it back into the business, the worker mentality, that consumer mindset goes crazy. They think that it's a failure. You should quit. You're wasting time. You might as well go get another job. They don't understand. And some of you are operating your businesses as a worker. You're operating just like a worker with that consumer mindset. You're not looking at this as a business, because the entrepreneur, which is the next mindset, the next eyes you should be looking through, the entrepreneur has a producer mindset. So when they look at a business, they treat a business as the start of an empire. They're building something. Here's some of the words that producer has: building, growth, expansion. They are willing to invest back into the business for necessities like tools and products and staff, other things that the business will need to continue to grow. So they might not take any money out of the business for 2, 3, 4 years. There's some billion-dollar companies right now that have never made a profit. They're just busy reinvesting into the business, trying to get it to grow. Sometimes it takes 2 to 3 years, and an entrepreneur is willing to wait. Delayed gratification, 2 to 3 years before it pays off, allowing it to grow. But one thing you can't do as an entrepreneur is eat into your household money. So if your business is not self-sustaining, it's not continuing to make itself grow and live through its own efforts, you're taking from your finances, your household finances, then you got an issue. Okay, you can't fight that. So let's go over it again. So workers have the consumer mindset. They're only thinking of money, bills, job. They want it fast. They treat a business like a job. If you treat your business like a job, then you have a worker mindset. You have a consumer mindset. You do not have the mindset of an entrepreneur or a producer. You might as well go get a job. The only thing you're doing is making yourself a job that you have more control over the hours. You usually work more and don't get paid as much. You might as well go work for someone else. So an entrepreneur, the producer mindset, their words are build, growth, investment, waiting 2 to 3 years. That is the difference. An entrepreneur looks at a business as something they can grow and they want it to expand. There is no entrepreneur I know wants to have a business that just stays in one little spot. Never. So if that is your mindset, you are not in the mindset of an entrepreneur. You're not in the producer mindset. You're thinking like a worker. You just have a side hustle, or you're a self-employed entrepreneur. You're not actually building a business. So that's all I had to say right now. I'm going to drop it right here, and I'll talk to you on the next one.